Well, hello everybody. It's USA Today bestselling author Hildie McQueen, and I write medieval Highlander romance. Welcome to my channel, and welcome back for those of you that come here and watch me put stickers on crooked for most part. Although I will say in this one, I seem to have gotten myself together and I am putting the stickers down pretty straight. Well, before we get started, let's see. First thing is I will be planning the week of July 10th through the 16th. It was a really fun week because on Wednesday I went on a road trip and drove from Georgia to Michigan, and it was so much fun. I love road tripping, especially when I'm not by myself. So my author friend J.D. Monroe and I did a super duper fun road trip to attend a author reader event in Michigan. So I'll tell you guys a little bit more about this as we get into it, but for now I just wanted to quickly let you guys know some things about what is changing in the channel. I talked a little bit about it last video, I think, or the video before. I think it was last video where I was telling you guys about the wanting to do something that was more author related. But at the same time, I really enjoy doing my memory planning. So I think what I am going to do is try both for a little bit and see how that goes. I am going to be doing a planner that I thought I would have gotten by now. And I was going to use that one. Well, I got 2 calendars in the mail. The first one was for 2023, which is fine, but so I can practice planning for videoing on there, but the format was all wrong. The company had offered to send me free planners, and they did. I didn't expect that they would send me 2023 planners, first of all, that are halfway done. And then secondly, I didn't expect them to send me 100 of them. So now I have 3 boxes of planners in my garage that are pretty much, I wouldn't say useless. I mean, you can get, July, August, September, October, November, 5 months out of it. So I am going to figure out a way to give them away to people that can use them. But they really, the format does not work for me pre-planning my work week. So then I ordered another planner, which is perfect because it's a day-to-day planner, and I can plan the day ahead at the end of the day and have my goals and everything. But it's not conducive for pre-planning my work week either. So now I'm sitting here, and I think what I might do is pre-order and download Sarah Cannon's planner, which means that I will have to print and cut it unless I do it in the full letter size. I don't know, honestly. I think I might just look and see if I have a planner that's undated that I can use. I'm just a little frustrated because I already had planned for the planner that was going to come from the company, and then it turns out that they sent me old planners that were, for last year or for this year, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, they sent me 100 planners I can't use. So I mean, it's funny, but it's not. I kind of get that they were probably had all these leftover planners and were wanting to send them to somebody and get a tax write-off. All right, so the kit that I'm using this week is from Pink Planner. It's a Pink Planner Co. It's super pretty. So I will go more into detail about this week, like I said. And then in the meantime, one other thing is that I have decided that after July, in this planner, I just got a brand new planner, same one from the same company, the Erin Condren one, except it's beautiful. It starts August of 2024 and it goes through it starts August of 2023 and ends July of 2024. So I am going to start using that one because this girl here is super chunky and I'm having a very hard time filming and planning in it because it's just too fat. I love chunky planners. I love to hug her and hold her and squeeze her, but she is not working as far as doing the whole planning, and stuff like that. So because of that, I just wanted to let you know that I will be doing, no wait, yes, I'm doing 2 more weeks. So right now we're doing the week that ends in the 16th, and I'll be doing the week that ends in the 23rd and the one that ends in the 30th in this planner, and then I will start a new one for the week of July 31st. So that's always exciting. So I can't wait to do that. In book news, I will be introducing a new series that will be debuting towards the end of the year. Currently, I am writing a book titled The Bear. It is up for pre-order now. I will put the link down below. And the book will be a bridge that goes between my best-selling series, Clan Ross of the Hebrides, over to the new series, which will be titled Clan Ross of Skye. And so this book is the hero is kind of, not only is he a bridge because the story moves from him being from Skye, going to Uist to visit Clan Ross, who are his cousins, but then coming back to Skye, and the readers get to go with him and see what the new family is like, get to know them, some of the characters from my iconic series, Clan Ross of the Hebrides, like the lion and the bear, not the bear, the lion, the eagle, and all those guys will be making cameo appearances, so you will get to catch up with them and find out what is going on with them. I'm very excited about this new series, and not to mention that I am traveling to Skye personally to scout out the location for my new series, and so that's super duper exciting. I'm also finished writing a quartet that is entitled The Rogues of the Lowlands. I think I have spoken about them a little bit. This is Regency Scotland, and I cannot wait for your reactions to these books because it is something totally different. It's like moving Bridgerton from London to Edinburgh, Scotland. So, and the society was almost the same, except I think Scotland was a little bit less restrictive, let's just say that, but a lot of the same things were, the same rules and same time period, same rulers, everything. So it takes place around the same time as Bridgerton. King George is the king, and so I just am excited about that series. And I think the first one has already released in June, and the second one will be releasing in September. And again, I will be posting links for that series below. So it'll give you something to start reading now before The Bear comes out. So you can read A Rogue to Reform, and then A Rogue to Forget will be releasing in September. And The Bear, when is The Bear releasing? I think, yeah, The Bear is releasing in October. Yeah, so I have some releases coming up, a lot of things in the works, and I am super excited to bring you guys along. I will be try to do better about keeping you informed about what's going on in my writing world, so that you guys don't have to worry about what's going on. You can always follow me on Facebook or sign up for my newsletter, and that way you can stay abreast of what's going on with my books and my writing and my exciting life. All right, y'all, so let's go. We will be going into the day-to-day in a minute, so let me just finish putting down the base, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm wondering how my editing is going because I did this in like 3 parts. I walked away, finished the setup, started the first, talking about the whole stuff I was talking about before, and then I left and then came back, and now I'm talking again, and my voice sounds really deep. I don't know why. All right, so let's get to the day by day of this fun week. So on Monday, I did the normal stuff. I began by writing, and then I inventoried my books. What's super crazy about this is that I should have done an inventory like a month ago or a month before, just in case I was missing books or needed anything. But I was like, no, no, no. I know I have all the books I need. I don't need to do an inventory. I just did one on Monday just to get a count of what all I had. And then I did the inventory. I was like, okay, good, I'm good. And then I realized that I was missing an entire series. I only had one series. And my newer series, I never ordered it. I don't know why I thought I had it. So yeah, that was that was funny. I changed the linens on my bed that day, and I changed the way that I am filming, so the camera's directly overhead, which is good, except I didn't realize that the way I set it up and then twist the base, I have to kind of turn the planner when I do the bottom. So yeah, I struggled a little bit with that, but hopefully I got everything in frame. We will see how how I do with it. I'm trying to do something different. I am using natural light because it cuts away from too many shadows, which I really like, but it also means I have to film early in the day, and then also the way that I place my camera is different. So yeah, I'm trying different things, and I think so far I really prefer natural daylight. It just looks so much better, much more vibrant. I don't know what you guys think. See how it gets stuck when I go that high? So then I'm like, well, maybe if I zoom out a little. So I think I've discovered a way that I can do both without having to zoom out, but I will do that in my next video. So Tuesday, did some more writing. The little laptops are from Carly Plans, and I don't know where I think the little heart is from Carly Plans as well. And the books are, those I had already, so I don't know who those are from. So we went to this lady that sells Filipino food. She kind of sets up all over town, so we went over there to her little stand and bought some pancit and lumpia and some yummy banana thing. I don't even know what it is. If you hear screaming in the background in Korean, it's because my husband is watching K-drama and he doesn't know how to turn the television down, so it's a little loud. I apologize. All right, and then after that I went to go see my doctor just because my stomach was feeling kind of strange, and I didn't want to go on this trip without with my stomach feeling that way. I just wasn't sure what it was, and she kind of said it has to do with my breathing, and what else did she say? It has to do with breathing, and when I eat I kind of hunch over because I eat lots of times on the couch instead of at a table. So I did the breathing exercises, and I was surprised that it actually worked. And so I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be in a panic. I'm going to be okay. I also changed my diet recently to no gluten, and I think that might have affected a little bit. I'm not positive, but yeah. And then on Wednesday, we went to, waited to the last minute, finished packing Wednesday morning, packed up the car Wednesday morning, and went and picked up JD Monroe, my author buddy, and off we went on our half of the trip to Michigan from Georgia. And we drove about 9 hours or 8 hours, 8.5 hours, something like that. And we stopped at Buc-ee's twice to have lunch. Lunch and dinner. We had brisket sandwiches. I had brisket sandwiches. She had kolaches. We spent the night in Cincinnati. Didn't have a chance to do much because we were on a mission. So we got up the next morning and did the rest of the trip, which I think another like 5 hours, 5.5 hours. And we were on our way to Michigan, and we stopped at a Starbucks because I wanted something for breakfast, and we asked them, where are we? It was funny. They're looking at us like, what? And we're like, where are we? And they're like, you're in Lima, Ohio. I was like, oh, never heard of it. Cool. And then my friend said, oh, it has something to do with the TV show Glee, I think. I don't know. Anyway, it was funny. That one's really crooked. I hope I fixed it. We get to Frankenmuth, which is really cute little German town. And then we went and dropped off our stuff, and I think we took quick showers and then changed and met our friends Eric and Amy at this restaurant called Prost, and we had dinner with them. And I was not eating, well, I don't eat gluten, and that day I decided that what the heck, I'm just gonna have gluten. So I ordered bread and olive oil and ate that. Plus I had eaten the brisket sandwiches and something else I ate. I think I ate half a kolache. It's all bread, y'all. All bread. And I had not eaten bread in maybe 3 or 4 weeks. Needless to say, I made myself super sick. So by the time we got to the food truck festival, walking around just looking for dessert, I was starting to feel really odd. And I just didn't know what was wrong. It's like, gosh, I don't know what happens to my brain cells sometimes. It's like they go on vacation to Hawaii. I'm like, I don't understand what's wrong. I just feel really wonky. So went back to the room, and then that night I was super sick all night. I will spare you all the details, but it was not pretty. Yeah, so then on Friday, got up and attended the opening and registration for the Once Upon a Book event that we were there for, and registered, got our name badges, listened to the keynote speakers. There was two women who are very successful in the writing world. I would tell you their names, but I didn't write it down. Attended a panel, I think. Did I do one panel? Yeah, 2 little events after that, and then we had like the rest of the day off, like the afternoon off after like 2 or 3. And so we had seen this little crepe shop in the town, and we went and walked around the town. They actually had a cheese shop that sold cheese that was $200 a pound, and we did not try it. Maybe it was $100 a pound. Anyway, we didn't try it. So I was feeling better because I went and had crepes, but I was smart and asked for gluten-free because after the night I had, I did not need any gluten. I went to a kilt shop, spent too much money buying little Scottish things, which was really weird because I'm going to be in Scotland in 2 weeks, so why I bought Scottish things, who knows. After that, we went to the awards dinner, and that was super fun, and I don't remember how late I stayed up, but I think it wasn't very late. We left there pretty early, like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then went to the room, had something to drink, like, I don't know, seltzer water, I don't know, something like that, and spent the night working on stuff, like doing work. Admin tasks, boo. On Saturday was going to be the big book signing. Got up early and went and set up our tables, and then I kind of snuck out just before the books, just when people first walk in, they had like a whole roll to go down. So while they were doing that, I ran downstairs to get me an iced coffee. I got this latte that was like so sinfully delicious. It had caramel drizzle, espresso, and I think it was soy milk. I don't know how they made it, but it was really good. And then we did the book signing all day. I think it ended about 4, and then we left there and went walking around the town just to kind of see it. And then I was going to meet my nieces and nephews. They were coming up from Detroit, and so that was so much fun, and you can't see it because I didn't move the book up. Anyway, the little munchkins. So there was 4 of them that came, and my nephew and my brother, and that was a ton of fun. There it is. Okay. Then we just spent like maybe 2 or 3 hours just hanging out, and then I went back to the hotel, and I was exhausted, and I knew that we were going to get up early, But unfortunately, the teenagers next door didn't get the memo, and we ended up having to call the front desk, which sucks because I don't want to do that because they were on vacation. But they were really rowdy and banging on, falling sideways on the wall, and it was getting to the point where I was wondering about somebody's safety. I think the parents must have gone somewhere. I don't know. I hope they didn't leave the teenagers have their own room by themselves to act. But I guess if you're anyway, I'm not gonna go into that. Got up early the next morning. We were both sleepy as all get out because of the teenagers, and went to Taco Bell for breakfast to get back on the road. And we were of the mind that we were just gonna drive straight back. Boy, that was crazy after the night we had. But we did it. Stopped at Buc-ee's again for lunch. Had the one last brisket sandwich, and my friend she bought like 4 kolaches to bring home, so then I grabbed 4 kolaches. I don't like kolaches, but my husband, I wanted him to try them. He thought they were okay, so I got him some and put him on ice and headed home. And we listened to podcasts on the way home, and we drove 16 hours straight, which was crazy. We did take turns, although she did most of the driving because I kept getting super sleepy. And then finally, I think we left around 7 in the morning, and we got home about 10:30, 11 o'clock that night. Or I think I pulled up to her house around 10 something, and then to mine around 11. And I crashed like nobody's business. It was funny. I was just so tired. But happy to be home and spend time with my little dogs. So for the sidebar, I put down 3 things that were special to me this week. And the first one was that I got to spend time with my family from Michigan that I don't see very often. And secondly, that I met a bunch of super fine, super, nice and fun readers, and some that I had met for the first time, some that I hadn't seen in a few years. And then lastly, I put down spending time with J.D. Monroe. Her name is Jessica, so I put time with her because we always have so much fun, and we always find things that are memorable in our little adventures that we have that we laugh about later. So yeah, so this is the memory plan for this week. I really, 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 really had a fun time and a good bunch of good memories, and I love this little town of Frankenmuth. That is so cute. I hope to one day go back and spend some more leisurely time there, because this time I didn't really have time to kind of explore as much as I wanted to, but there's always another day. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys all soon. Bye.